Hi, Barry here, and last week I had one of those experiences I don't really like doing, and I had to refund a product. Now, no problem with that. The product was refunded immediately to me, but let me explain why I refunded it. First of all, it was a special lifetime deal for $47 of a WordPress central management system. It was a sale run by an affiliate marketer, and he got this special link and blah blah blah. So I thought, okay, I've thought about having one of those before because I've got lots of WordPress sites across different cPanels and everything else, so it'd be nice to have one place where I could manage everything. So I bought it, and the first thing that kind of was a little bit disappointing was when I got inside, it was like built on WordPress. So I didn't like that very much because I thought, well, you know, WordPress, one of the reasons I'm getting this is so I can make sure all my security is up to date on all my WordPress sites. But, you know, if this gets hacked, then I'm screwed. But I thought, okay, give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'll work with it. Now, I had it for 2 weeks, and the first week I found 2 or 3 bugs where the thing just wasn't working properly. And I put a support ticket in. They said, oh, check now, it should be working. It did, and lo and behold, the plugin that you put on your sites had an update. So obviously I was being a beta tester for them and showing them where all the bugs were, and they were updating the plugin every time. And so I got through all these different bugs, and eventually it came to the point where every time I opened the dashboard, I got a pop-up coming on. And whichever page I went to, whichever setting I went to, the pop-up would fire every single time, and it got kind of annoying, and I couldn't see the reason for it because the pop-up was asking me to fill in my physical address. I thought, well, I haven't bought a product from these guys. I've just bought a digital product. It's been delivered. I'm using it. Why do they need my address, and why won't this pop-up stay closed? So I put another support ticket in and said, look, why is this pop-up happening on this dashboard? And their reply was, you know, unbelievable, really. It said, because it's asking you to fill in your address. And I thought, well, yes, I know that. I can read. So I got back on the ticket and said, okay, so fine, I understand that. Why is it doing it? Why does it need my address? And the reply I got back was, fill it in and you'll find out. We're not answering any more questions about this on this ticket. And I thought, okay, that's just being fucking rude. So at that point, I thought, well, you know what? I've had one bug after another. I've had about 3 support tickets in like less than 2 weeks, and then I'm treated like this. You can stick it up your ass, basically. So that's what made me go and get a refund. But I still like the idea of it, so I went casting around. Now, you've probably heard about this before. If you have, forgive me. If you haven't, then you're in for a treat, because I found something which works far, far better than that paid product. By the way, I bought this special $47 lifetime deal for 100 sites, okay? Other people are paying those people $47 a month to have 100 sites on, okay? So they're having this same bad experience, but they're paying monthly. I found something which does the same job, even better, for free. And I'm going to show you what it is, and I'm going to show you why it's even better. So let's bring it up, first of all. It's called Infinite WP. Okay, it's a completely free forever WordPress management dashboard. Now, here's the first thing why this is good. It's a standalone script. It's not based on WordPress. It's a standalone program. You install it on your own server. It's not SaaS. It's your own server. It's on your own hosting, okay? And it's very easy to set up. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But that means you've got control over it, all right? You can make the password as strong as you like, and you know it's been around for quite a few years now, and there's some really big brands using it. So I've kind of got a lot of confidence in this, more confidence in this than I had with that other product. There's like people like Yoast, okay, the big SEO WordPress people, they're using it. Okay, there's loads of people using it, and it does the job really well. So what can you do with it? Okay, so you got one master login. You can do one-click updates, backup and restore your sites, update all your plugins and themes, as well as the WordPress core. It's self-hosted and it's free for life. Okay, so let me take you into my dashboard to show you how easy and simple it all is. One thing I will mention before I go on, there are extras, right, the add-ons, and they are paid add-ons. Now, you may not need any of those. I haven't bought any myself because they're not something I particularly need. But if you do have a need for those, I know Val Wilson bought one of the duplicating, cloning tools on there, and he's been testing that out. Too early to say whether that's any good or not yet, but I just went for the free version, okay? And let me show you first of all inside. So when it's installed, it looks like this. Okay, here's the sites I've added. In fact, it doesn't look like this because you won't see any sites down the side. So here's a website. If I hover over these, you can see you've got some options, right? You can view the site, so you can just click that and go and see the site. You can write a new post, and it'll automatically come up with the post that you want to write. So you don't even have to log into the site. You can just click on that and it'll open up the new post, okay? You can open up the admin in this window, so it gets rid of this dashboard and you go straight into the admin area, or you can open it in a new tab. You can back up the site, okay, and you can view your backups. You can even download your backups, and you can restore the backups should and when you need to. Now, I know that a lot of this can be done in Softaculous, but the problem with that is that you have to go and find the cPanel and the blog in Softaculous, and you might have another site on another hosting. You have to go and find that. This is just so much easier. Everything's in one place. I have this open, guys. When I open Chrome in the morning, this is one of the tabs that's open. Anything I need to do in any of my blogs, I just go on this. I don't search for the blog. It's even quicker and easier than searching through LastPass for them. You can edit the site details, reload the data, you can go into maintenance mode, and you can get all server info, and you can remove the site, okay? So you can do all that stuff in here. Now, there's nothing here that needs updating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another blog, and I'm in one here that, look, it's got some updates that need doing, and the first job that I need to do is install a plugin, which is their plugin, and I'm just going to add new and upload it. Where is it? It's in WordPress, so let me go to the correct place. That's the one. And I'm going to install that. It takes but a second to install. And I'm going to show you something that's really cool now. This is really, really cool. So let's just give that a chance to upload. Okay, so it's uploaded now, and I'm going to activate the plugin. And I get this information here, yeah? It gives you the URL, the username, and the activation key. I'm just going to copy these details, and it's copied, okay? I go over to my Infinite WP dashboard, I click add a website, and it doesn't matter which one of these I paste it into. It doesn't really matter. I just click paste and it puts it all in, and then I click add site and it's there. Now I could have added it to a group. I've got some groups set up. I could add it to groups so it makes searching in here easier, but I haven't done that. And as you can see, it's already here, and it's already telling me that there are 2 theme updates and 2 plugin updates. Okay, so I can look at these. Right, I can look at see what they are that need updating, and those are the themes and those are the plugins, and I can choose to update which ones I want to and not update the others. And, you know, that's sometimes the case if there's one that, you know, you may think isn't going to work, or might break things. A bit like when Profit Builder 2 came out, you may want to do that and back it up first. Okay, that's fine. You can do that here as well. And so you just click. If I just click update all, okay, it will update all of these things, or I can choose to update one at a time. So I'm going to click update all. Yes, go ahead, and that will now go off, and you can see down here is a process queue, and it's updating the themes and the plugins. And it looks like it's done it. So I'm going to reload the data here. And while I do that, let's just hop over here. If I just refresh the page, right, everything's up to date now. So it's done it, okay? So when that's reloaded, it takes a little while to reload because it's checking all of these sites here. Okay, everything's up to date. So you can see how easy this is. This is absolutely simple. Now that site is going to be on here somewhere. There it is. And so I can view it, I can do all the other stuff with it, I can do a backup and download the backup and do everything. Now what I want to show you is how easy this is to install, okay? So you can do it using an existing blog. So it will actually install using an installer plugin, and you can go and add this new plugin, upload it, choose the file, blah, 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 install it, activate it, and then you install the WordPress admin panel, Infinite WP admin panel, and that will do that on your server, okay? I chose not to do it that way, okay? I chose not to do it that way. What I did, first of all, they'll install it for free for you if you really want to. I mean, I don't know how long that takes, but they will install it for free. But I clicked this one because I found this. This is really neat, and this worked for me in like seconds. All you do is copy your cPanel information in here, and you click the terms and conditions, and you click install to my admin panel, and bang, it does it for you. Okay, it's all done and it's installed, and you get the password and everything else. Absolutely drop dead simple. Okay, or you can download and install it yourself, and there's an installation guide. This I found the easiest and quickest way of doing it. So you don't have to be techie to install this or anything, and it's there on your hosting. So those guys, those jokers that sold me that $47 plugin that didn't work, whereas this does, and if you're paying them $47 a month or $27 a month or whatever level you're on, if you're a customer of theirs, you know, my advice is to get rid of that and save your money and get in on this, because it works better, it's cleaner, it's more secure, and it's just a damn sight easier. So anyway, with that, there's another free tool coming from Barry for you. Hope you find some use for this. And with that, I'll sign out. Bye for now.